Okay, so we're talking about the eighth grade when you decide to really get put on the set officially.
It's like 7, like going into 8th, cause like I wouldn't even know. Like I just was like I was still 12. Like I turned 13 the year. Like no, yeah, it was no. I was 12. So I was 12. Yeah, so right before 13. Right before 13, 12 going into 13. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the first 12. I probably was like, probably like a good 8 months into like 12, being 12. You know what I'm saying? Going on to 13.
And at this point, was your older brother that was already from the set an influence?
Yeah, he had been an influence from early on. Like me telling you, me seeing him from 8, 9, 10. You feel me? Like he been an influence for me early on, seeing him in the bedrooms, sleep with guns on his chest, seeing, you know what I'm saying, the paraphernalia, the Eight Tray paraphernalia, and carved and ingrained and stuff in the room, hit up in notebooks, stuff like that. Me knowing who he was, what they called him in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Him being back and forth in and out of jail and stuff like that, shit. I was privy to all that, understood all that.
So take me to the point where you make the decision. Like, what was going on to where that was the time that you felt it was important to make that choice?
I don't even think like it was never in my mind like, oh yeah, this is important to make this choice. So I was already I already had been in so as you see the pattern, I'm getting kicked out of these schools, you know what I'm saying? I'm problematic, you feel me? Like I'm a known dude like around the whole community, because even though I grew up on 79th and Normally, like anybody that'll tell you that went to school with me, I wasn't a person that stayed in my apartment complex, you feel me? I came up out of there and I was like from the north side of my hood to the back west of my hood, and being that I went to LaSalle and Raymond, I had friends on all sides of Eight Tray Gangster Hood. So I was coming out like as a kid, like my first name rung bells. Like people knew me as Maurice, like from me stealing bikes to stealing dogs. To people mamas like, man, stay away from Maurice, he bad. Like people mamas would tell you, like back then they used to be like, he a man child, like that little boy like a little grown man, you feel me? So like I already been bad, you know what I'm saying? From just like I said, just watching my brother and seeing the transition of what he was going through and things like that. So I don't think I had it in my mind. Like I just chose like, oh yeah, this is gonna be the day I'm gonna get put on Eight Tray Gangsters. So me just click banging and being bad and stuff like that, it just happened on the day I was in my apartment complex, and being that my brother was from Eight Tray, like when he turned Eight Tray, like a lot of my homies had started to hang out in that apartment complex. That wasn't known as no ETG hangout. Like until my brother like turned the hood. When my brother turned the hood, like dudes his age and a little older than him, they start coming over there, start dealing with different women in the apartment complex, start staying in there, and then it start becoming like kind of like a headquarters, you know what I'm saying, for Eight Tray Gangster members and stuff like that. So it was just like an ordinary day, like they was up in there, I was hanging out one night, you know what I'm saying, and it was a dude, at this time, Young Chico, but he was Young Chico, but now he Young Timmy Tucker. So he was in there, you feel me, and it was some influence, I think, by his older homie, you feel me, like basically like knowing my brother from the set, they seeing me out there, they hearing my name and stuff like that, me and him transpired, we had some words, and he was like you gonna get put on the set. And I'm like, nigga, basically I'm not turning down nothing, like, you feel me, you talking about a fight or whatever, like we can do that. So me and him, we end up getting down, like, we get down, you know what I'm saying, he older than me, like 3-4 years older than me, but I'm on him, on his line. So he's swimming, I'm on him though, he catch me with a swim banger, bust my nose, after I clean my nose up, I get down with him, I get down with like another dude that's older than me, that was like my brother age, the homie Young Cash, he not around here no more. Me and him squabble up, I get on him. From there, bam, I'm from the set now. You feel me? Like, that Uptown Crip 3P little era, that shit over with, it's Eight Tray Gangsters now.
Now that went for all the other members of 3Ps?
No, a lot of them, that was still going on.
Yeah.
That was just for me, you feel me?
Yeah.
That was just for me, because a lot of them dudes, like, they older brothers, like I said, I was just Eight Tray already influenced. That's just what I was doing, you feel me? Like, I already had older bro. Like, a lot of them that have older bros from Eight Tray, a lot of them was like the only siblings, or, just they brothers wasn't like into the lifestyle of being from Eight Tray. They was just like, trying to like keep it like click within this apartment complex.
Now, did you start off with the name Young Ant in the very
For sure, yeah, for sure, yeah. Okay. For the gate.
Now, what did your older brother, even both your brothers, even the older one that's from Carver, what did they think, say, or once you became an official ETG, what was their reaction?
My older brother, he was already he was already down. So he had got 40 years of life. He already had went down like a year prior. He had went down. So basically he had went down for 2 homicides or whatever, like a homicide and an attempted homicide. So he had 2 hung juries. He was lost the third, and they tried to offer him 7 years. He didn't want to take it because he was like, you know, he didn't do these crimes. Like, you know, they didn't have no evidence. Y'all just basically got a witness saying they think they seen him, you know what I'm saying, and they identified him from a school photo. You know what I'm saying? So he like, nah, I'm not taking no 7 years. I didn't do this. So, you know, being that he had them 2 hung juries, you know, he felt like that he was gonna get a 3rd hung jury. Unfortunately, it didn't go that way. He lost the 3rd trial. They gave him 40 years of life. And then at the time I did turn Eight Tray, my older brother, which was Young Ant, he was already in CYA. He already had went to California Youth Authority.
Okay, so they weren't on the streets when you.
Nah, they weren't on the streets. Neither one of them.
Okay, and they're still not on the streets, huh?
Nope, but I've been on the streets with him since Tadiette, like, you feel me, since I've been from the set. But the what they got 40 to life, like, no, he'll be home soon though. You know, they got like a lot of laws, a lot of stuff passing, so you know he went down, you know, he classified as going down like that's a minor during the time he went down. So it's like, you know, it's only so long before they gonna open them gates for him. Tiny Ant, he had been out, he had been back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, you know, he doing time again right now as well.